What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and like I told you guys before, I had a very, very special surprise for you. One of these guys are going to have to actually not be raid sold. They're not going to actively be raid sold. What's going to happen is I'm going to put one of these guys on the back burner. That guy is going to have to be John Randall. Now, I'm going to show you guys a couple things. I'm going to explain to you guys why this is getting done, and we're going to go further with the upgrades of the squad. Now, this is pretty much what's about to happen. We're going to get another D-tackle, and you guys know exactly who that D-tackle is. Every time I play against this D-tackle, it's a major headache. This dude is outrageous. We're going to be actually taking abilities off of Jadeveon Clowney and giving it to the D-tackle that we're about to create right now. We don't need to actually go and buy his card. All we need is his power-up. I do not believe that we have it, though. I don't think we played the challenge to get his actual power up. You guys, let's go to Tampa Bay with the team. Hold on, Tampa Bay Bucks. Do we have anybody? Buccaneers. Okay, we do have Warren Sapp. All right, so this is going to be the gentleman that we're going to actively be upgrading and adding to the team and giving abilities to, because he causes so much havoc in the middle of the field. It's absolutely ridiculous. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to experiment with it. I want to see if what people are doing to me is really what he does, because he is outrageous, and all of you guys know what I'm talking about. To get the full effect of him, though, what I noticed personally is that you're going to need to make sure that he has abilities on him. The abilities that I'm going to put on him, I'm going to explain why I'm doing it and how it's going to make your defense that much more ridiculous. Also, the reasoning behind why we'll be taking it off of Jadeveon Clowney and keeping our safeties on the back end, you know, just ready to go. Realistically, I'm going to tell you this right now. You really need to have those. You really need to have those enforcers on those safeties. I thought it wasn't, I thought it wasn't like really a necessary thing. And then after playing the game and looking at the stuff that went on, it was too much. Like it was outrageous, crazy stuff that was going on. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's a really, really wild situation if you don't have two enforcers on the field at safety. I experienced it myself. It was really, really bad. It wasn't a good look. Dudes were getting dominated. The number one thing that we're going to put on his tier 1, we're going to go power specialist, because this is the best thing that's available for his, for his tier 1 ability. We're going to then go, what is the other one I wanted to do? Pass rush elite, I believe it is. I believe that's what I wanted to do, right? I believe it was pass rush elite. And then, no, we're going to go run stopper. Yeah, run stopper is needed because that clogs the hole immediately. And then I believe pass rush elite is what I wanted to do for our final tier. All right, so look, this is what's going to happen, right? We're going to actually activate him. This dude is going to absolutely be a monster for no reason. We got to leave him as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. There's no other, pretty much, I don't see how you cannot do that. Pass rush, we're going to go ahead and add that to him. Okay. We're going to then go ahead and we're going to give him Brawler, I guess, to kind of give him that strength factor and a little bit more speed. Then we're going to see what his front art is looking like. Okay, this one right here. Yeah, that one look crazy. I want my opponent to look at it at the lineup like, yo, why is he looking at me like that? Like, I really need that happening. If he's one of those guys that make it as, my top 3. Now, with everything else that we just added, I just showed you all the abilities. We're going to go ahead now and put him in the lineup. Now, the reason why I would not raid sell John Randall at this time is because it may come a time when John Randall is actually the best D-tackle in the game. Okay, and let me first, I got to put Jadeveon Clowney back to being the starter. Hold on, give me 1 second. Jadeveon Clowney, let's go ahead and put him back there. Okay, like I just told you guys, we're going to take the abilities off him, and we're going to go ahead. This guy's going to have to get benched temporarily. Now, just before I bench him, I want you guys to look at a couple things. He's an 84 speed, all that stuff. That's great. Warren Sapp, when he's chem, is going to be similar. But I want you guys to look at really, the big deal, the power moves and the block shed and all these other things. Like, it's wild because of the fact that John Randall is also a dog in the game, but it's something about Warren Sapp that makes him outrageous, and he just does whatever he pleases to the opposing center. He's getting off, and to be honest, even when I played against him when he did not have abilities, he just made my life a living hell. Like, just to just say it properly, like, that's what he did. He makes it very, very uncomfortable for you to try to do anything, and he's going to get in that backfield, and that's regardless. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to go ahead and add him into the lineup. We're going to equip his abilities. I got to figure out where else is this other guy at, because he's not supposed to be in the game. John Randall, you can go ahead and get out. We'll go ahead and put Warren Sapp there, and that way you're completely out of the lineup. I don't need you in there at all. Like, it doesn't make any sense to have you in there. So look, now that he's there, we're going to go ahead and take a look at what he looks like with his numbers. But before we do that, we're going to swap Jadeveon Clowney for Warren Sapp, and then what we're going to do after we do that, we're going to take a look at his numbers right now and kind of figure out what's going on. Then we can kind of get our training back from Clowney. I'm not going to take the training back from Clowney yet, though. I'm going to hold off because I want to make sure that this, as our new plan, works. And I'm going to explain to you guys why it works, okay? Based on everything that happens, I got to also make sure that, hold on, why isn't his acceleration? Okay, he minus excel. I don't know what just happened with this. But his power move is 99. His block shed is 96. Player rec 96, 97 finesse move, which is pretty high, 84 speed, 94 excel, 97 strength, agility, whatever. Okay, the agility, I think everything gets canceled out because we have the John Madden coach with the extra tier, so he should actually be getting that. But you'll notice with the way his acceleration is, you see how his acceleration is so high at that 94, and John Randall and both Alan Page are at 90. That acceleration is probably the reason why the dude's in the backfield before anything even goes down. Like, it's unbelievable the way that this guy has wrecked my whole O-line every time I played against him. Pretty much I have to do extra blocking. I got to motion guys. He just causes chaos the entire time that he's there. So like I said before, we could go ahead and get rid of John Randall completely, but we're going to hold off on that. I really, really believe that it's in our best interest to hold on and not get rid of him yet. Randall is going to end up being probably very, very raw very, very soon, and we will have the opportunity to take a look. Now, we have some things that we have to go over because all across the board we have 99s. All right, what is Sean Taylor? He's still a 97. All right, this guy, we have to get a 99 secondary middle linebacker. We could actually do that with what's this dude's name? Ray Lewis, but we're not worried about that right now. So with the way everything is looking like, for the team, we could pretty much have 99s across the board defensively. So building your defense right now, this is what you're going to have to do. All right. The pass rush is something that I'm utilizing based on power move and finesse move. All right. It also adds press, pursuit, catch, and impact block. Some of you guys were asking, would it make sense to give the corners, something like that? Well, no. Your corners, your secondary players should have lockdown, primarily because that zone and man coverage is going to come into play in a lot of different variances. So you're going to want to make sure you have that going on for those players. You don't want to risk, not having the right ability or not having your guys powered up to the max the way you want them, because it'll result in some really, really bad things happening to your squad. I'm just letting you guys know that off the rip. You want to be very, very careful with that. So now with the 49ers, you can see because of the free agent Byron Jones, we're up to 31. We could realistically continue to build the 49er chem up, but I don't really feel a need for it because another +1 speed to go crazy over getting 19 more players and readjusting my lineup, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but it's easily done though. You could easily do it. There's so many 49er players. As long as you have the key ones like Merton Hanks, Kittle, you're going to be able to get that. Then you got Hurst. You got a lot of people that can help you get the full 49er chem. But again, for me, I'm not really that interested in it. So I'm not really pushing it right now. If you guys like, you have a player that you want to like, oh my God, I need to add that additional speed, go ahead, go for it. But remember, as you adjust your team, it's going to reflect on the field. So if you're just filling slots, trying to put guys out there and do whatever, you're not really building the best defense by focusing primarily on a full theme team. Unless it's like the Legion of Boom or something and it's crazy. But I don't think they even had Chancellor out there, but you have to make sure that everything clicks. So look, we run a 3-4 defense now, right? Our middle guy is now going to have abilities. This guy, we gotta wait to see. I'm not gonna get my refunds for his abilities yet because we have to make sure that what we're doing actually works. So we're gonna leave it the way that he is, but this is what he's looking like right now. 96 speed with a 99 acceleration off the edge, 90 strength, 99 power moves. So there is a chance that he doesn't really need abilities to be a dog, but now with all the disruption that's gonna be going on in the middle of the field, your opponent is gonna be running for the hills, all right? Now, he's on one side, right? You're gonna have Kevin Green on the other side. Now, Kevin Green himself, he doesn't look as impressive when it comes to that. Like, you look at Kevin Green and you're like, you know what I'm saying, bro? The dude could be better. But that 94 speed, you know what I'm saying, with that acceleration, that's big stuff off that edge. That's pretty good. 99 finesse move in Green, 98 power move Chem. All right, so your 3-4 should consist of these two guys minimum. I know you guys were telling me about the other linebacker with the 49ers that we can add as well. We'll look into that. I'm not really worried about it right now because he probably wouldn't play for me, but he is, I believe he's like pretty fast. We'll actually go check it out after this because probably with the 49er Chem, he would go crazy, maybe even crazier than Kevin Green. We'll go check that out in a second. But those are going to be our outside guys for now. The left end, Julius Peppers. Okay, we're going to have left end is Julius Peppers. We'll look at his speed right now. You know, I think he's like a 92, 96 excel, 99 finesse move Chem. We're going to go over to Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa adds a little bit more depth, acceleration, and things of that nature to the squad. But he's an 87 speed, 96. Okay, 96 acceleration. All right. Power move 94, finesse move 98. But he plays a lot better than his numbers show. So we're not going to really focus on that too much. But that's the D ends, the D tackle, the outside linebackers. Middle linebackers are simple. Ryan Shazier and Patrick Willis. These dudes just run into your mom's crib, picking her up, doing things that are bad, and then leaving the place. 97 speed, 97 excel. These dudes are screaming up the middle. Okay? They're very fast linebackers. They're not playing games. You're going to need to make sure that you're ready and equipped to do that. And then finally with the, you know, how you complete the entire defense, your safety positions. So Taylor Mays is one safety. Let's take a look at what he's doing. 99 speed, 99 excel, 96 hit power. Okay, this dude is ready to rock and roll. That's why he has abilities on him. Big-bodied safety, go up and pick anything off, that type of play. Then we're going to go, Night Train Lane actually plays as our other safety. Okay, because I decided to do that based primarily because like Night Train Lane just a dog. Now remember, you could easily make him be another corner, but then we would have no use for Byron Jones. You see what I'm saying? So now we play Dion, who also is a complete monster, all right, at cornerback and does whatever he wants. And then we play Byron Jones, and then we use Night Train as another safety with Taylor Mays. Tillman does not really play unless these dudes are fatigued. That's the only time that he actually goes out there and does anything. So that's pretty much the way our 3-4 is set up primarily with what we're doing. We don't usually run our nickel as much as we used to. We pretty much can stay in 3-4 for everything now because our defense is so fast and we can pretty much do whatever we want. So that's where I am right now with it. All right, this guy right here, Warren Sapp being in the middle, is a huge addition to an already dominating, ridiculous defense. But his numbers, even though you don't see a lot of 99s, he plays so ridiculous. And I played against Alan Page, I played against Randall, I played against that new dude, Deacon Jones. I played against all these guys. Nobody has done, to me, what Warren Sapp has been able to do. So we're going to try him out in the middle of the field, see how it goes. If it works out, it's cool. If it doesn't, it costs us some training and a 97 overall power pass. We get rid of him and move on. But I believe that he's probably going to work out for now until other cards start to get released. So that's where we are right now. This defense is looking straight beastly and it's ready to roll. If you guys want some gameplay, all you got to do is let me know. Drop a comment there. Let me know what's good. You know, what you're looking for. What do you want? We'll get on it as soon as possible. As always, be safe. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Enjoy your night. One love, y'all.